down into the Hartford zone. First of two meetings between these two this year. Mrazek, a shutout in his first start of the year here at home, and Hartford has been a struggle for the Marlies last few years. They're in the red uniforms tonight as here comes Samela. Marlies in, trying to get an early lead, and a stop by Huska. Great save early. Michaelis looks in, moves his way in, centered that to Samela in tight quarters, and lost it. Richards the other way. Here come the Wolfpack in, stopped by Mrazek, good save the other way. Here's Anderson, and the Marlies bring it along and just fire it down into the Hartford zone. Both these teams 2-0 to start the year. Both teams with with scores up to 2 goals on the year, who lead the league. Semyonov for the Marlies, and Joey Anderson for the Marlies, and Brodzinski for the Hartford Wolfpack. Here's Batito. He'll play that to Hajic. To Richards. Over to Brodzinski. There he is there. He's taken down. Michaelis fires that back in. 7 minutes already gone. Joey Anderson already has 2 on the year. And a beautiful move, but Huska down makes the stop. Marlies love that in-tight play to try to beat the netminder right between the legs as you move in tight quarters, but goaltender with the stick just sweeps it back and holds on for a face-off. Runanen in behind his net. Marlies chase after him for the puck. Here comes Rushoff. Almost halfway through the period. In. Shoots. Mrazek got it to the chest and made that stop. Played to Cini. Just about halfway through the period. That's fired in by the Marlies. Chasing after it, Anderson. Marlies in Hartford tomorrow to end the season set. Here's Jones. Kept in. Brett Cini gets around one. He'll play that back to Allwell. Over to Chris. Fires off a leg. Now Semyonov. That's high and wide. Cini settles it down. Looks in. And he tries to tuck it in from the side of the net. Looks back in front. Fakes. Can't get the shot to the goal. It is kept in. Chad Chris down the middle. Stopped by Huska, and that almost deflected its way back. Jones to Ganger. Marlies with a few good looks in this first period. Rushoff now with one. Shoots. Deflects. Stopped by Mrazek. Plays it out. Back in front. Kick stop Mrazek. Now Hallwell fires that down into the Hartford zone. 6 minutes to go in the first without a goal. Here's Rushoff again. Hartford Wolfpack Gettinger. Gettinger has one on the air. Here's Runanen. Shoots. Mrazek with the blocker. Shut him down. Clune. Here comes Toronto. Rich Clune to Brett Cini. What a play. Scores! Brett Cini! What a beautiful backhand! And the Marlies open the scoring. His first of the year. So the Toronto Marlies get the scoring started. Brett Cini with his first of the year. A beautiful backhand move. Here's Joe Dusak. Fires that in the Hartford corner. Chasing after it, Labrie. He's there first for the Wolfpack. To Fritz and out. Comes Hartford. Racing down the left wing. Open ice. Stopped by Mrazek. That's played to Jack Kapaka. 2 minutes to go in the first. 1-0 Toronto leading. That's played down into the Hartford zone. Clune takes a man down, and that's going to be a penalty against Toronto, with just 1:19 left to go in this opening period. Brett Cini's first of the year has Toronto in front 1-0. It came before the 4-minute mark of this opening period. Here's the draw to the right side of the Marlies zone. Hartford will try to even it up here on this power play. They won the draw. That'll help. Hajic back to Batito. A lot of open ice. Richards back. Hajic. Shot blocked. And loose in front. Great stop, Mrazek on Brodzinski. Still loose. Manel can't clear. Richards to Hunt. And another stop, Mrazek. There's Kapaka as he fires it down the ice. Race to it here by the Marlies. Batito's to it. Here's Batito. Brodzinski. Chase for the puck. Hounded. Just about gave it away. In for Richards. 5 seconds to go in the period. Samela's there. And he fires it out and down. And that'll do it for one. Marlies have the 1-0 lead to the first 20 minutes of play here tonight from the Coca-Cola Coliseum. Marlies looking to go 5 for 5 on the penalty kill to start the year. This is game 3 of the year. They still haven't had a power play. No shorthanded goals. Overtimes. Well, no one won in overtime, so that doesn't count. They went to a shootout. Marlies are 1 for 1 in the shootout in terms of wins. shutouts they have won on the year. Mrazek in the opening game of the year. 1-0 Marlies to the first 20 here in Coca-Cola. Shots a goal in the game are 8 for Hartford with none, 6 for the Marlies with 1. Hits are 8-0 Toronto. Face-offs 2 aside. No power plays. Hartford still on the power play for 41 seconds to start the second period. Toronto leads 1-0. Welcome into the second period of play here tonight from the Coca-Cola Coliseum. Marlies short a man to start the period. Hartford and the Marlies both looking to go 3-0 to start their seasons. Toronto has the lead through 1. Draw one back. Here's Dusak. He'll fire it in and kill off more penalty time. Kapaka's to it first. Kapaka dangles in. Can't get it to the net. Hajic is there to Hunt. That's turned over now. Brodzinski one-on-one. Gave that away. Samela back to it. Fires it in the Hartford zone. Power play done. Here's Jack Kapaka. Plays that back and around behind the net. Hunt loses it, but got it right back as he got up. Petito to Brodzinski. 2 goals on the year. Brodzinski, the Hartford leader. Samela picks it back up for Toronto. He'll get that ahead to Clune. Maybe a 2-on-1. Clune shoots. And that's easily stopped by Huska, as it's a fanned-on soft wrist shot to the net. Yeah, pretty simple. It just fans its way to the net. Huska there with the glove makes it look easy. Wasn't deadly. Draw one back. Here's Petito to Brodzinski. Last time these two played this year, Marlies lost in a shootout to Hartford here in Toronto, 3-2 in the first of 2 meetings. But they beat Hartford in Hartford. I believe it was 3-1. Anderson fires this down far corner. That'll find Petito in the zone. In the corner now. Marlies kick it back. Samela to Dahlstrom. Over to Manel. He fires. And a good blocker read by Huska as it goes up and out of play. Just about 6 gone here in the second period. The Marlies still at the only goal in the game. 1-0. Scored by Brett Cini, his first of the year. This period so far has been more towards the defense side for both teams. Here's Manel. Winds up, looks. Taken down. And Marlies wanted a penalty call. Not going to get one. Genger gave it away. Cini's in there. Kicks it back to Dahlstrom. He plays that across. Morgan Barron. Breakaway. Here's Barron. Stopped by Mrazek. Loose, and he made another stop. 2 saves on that breakaway attempt on Morgan Barron. McKenna fires it in the Hartford zone. Chasing after it. Gang there is Brett Cini. And he takes a man down. Hartford's going back to the power play. They're 0 for 1. Marlies' penalty kill on the year now is now 5 for 5. This will be the 6th penalty against them this year. Great stops by Pierre Mrazek on that last shift, as Hartford had the game tied there for sure. Morgan Barron, but Mrazek is there to shut the door and keep it 1-0 Toronto just about halfway through this hockey game. Here's the draw in the Toronto zone. Hartford to their second power play of the night. Marlies' 6th penalty of the year. Here's a giveaway. Joey Anderson short-handed, and he doesn't find any open ice, so he'll just flip it back and around behind for Clune. Dusak gets in there. He plays it back around. That finds Kivihalme. Marlies just going to kill the clock on this penalty. Clune backing around. Look at what they're doing. Anderson, he's taken down, and finally Hartford gets the puck. Hunt to Richards, and again right back into Hartford zone. 40 seconds to go in the power play. Richards to Hunt. Here comes Hartford, and they gave it away, but got it back and fired it just wide. Anderson getting in the play. Gave that to Dusak, up to Clune, and out it comes. And back off the boards, back to Clune himself. Rich Clune, still 1-0 Toronto. He spins back, looks, shoots. Stopped by Huska. Good test by Clune. Now Runanen gave it away. Anderson shoots off the outside of the net. Pass back in front. Trying to find Clune. Now back to Cini. He just missed his mark, looking for his second. Back to Anderson. Dangles his way in. Circles back around. Shoots to the net. Huska easily there. Makes the chest stop and holds on. 6:17 to go in the second period. Marlies still lead it 1-0 from the first. Marlies in the league right now, the lowest scoring team. They're not scoring high amounts of goals to start this year. This is the 3rd game of the season. Everyone's still trying to get lined up and set as teammates and just find a way to connect with the players you do have. Here's Runanen being chased by Dahlstrom. That's played back to Jones. Morgan Barron, here he comes. He was robbed earlier on that breakaway attempt, back-to-back shots, and Mrazek shut him down. Here's Rushop in the corner. They cleaned him up. Manel to Joey Anderson. 4 minutes to go in the second period. Hartford caught offside. As we said, these two faced last year. Marlies lost to them here at home ice 3-2 in a shootout. They lead 1-0 late here in the second tonight against the Wolfpack. Draw one. Hallwell back to Cini. Looks for his second of the year. Barron. And that's given away. Chad Chris kicks it up the boards and back down into the Hartford zone. Runanen. Here he is, and Semyonov joins the play. Rushoff back to it again. Cini took his man to the boards. Semyonov getting in there to help out. Here they come. Cini plays that back and around behind and around for Hallwell. Back for Cini. Good passing. What a play. Cini backhand. Stopped by Huska. Good test there on what was a glorious backhand chance. Here's Semyonov, fires it back in, and that'll do it for two as it bounces to Huska. 1-0 Marlies through 40. They still lead on the Hartford Wolfpack. Still yet to surrender a goal on home ice this year. Shots are 13-10 Toronto after two. The hits 10-8 Toronto. Faceoffs 5 aside. Hartford 0 for 2 on the power play. Marlies haven't had one. Their penalty kill now on the year up to 6 out of 6 killed off. Welcome into the third period from Coca-Cola Coliseum. Marlies 1, Wolfpack 0. That's our score through 40. And Hartford has been quiet tonight in their alternates. Hajic gave it away. Hunt back to it. Brings it in. First time Hartford wearing the alternate jerseys this year. And they were considering wearing them again tomorrow against Toronto back in Hartford. Hajic poked along. Carl Dahlstrom might have a break. Dahlstrom! And he sent it just wide. Back to the point that finds Manel. In for Joey Anderson. Shoots! Scores! Joey Anderson, the league leader with his third of the season in 3 games. Joey Anderson all smiles right now. That's his third of the season in game 3 of the season. 2-0 Toronto here in the third. Draw one back. Petito finds Hajic. And you can tell Huska shaking his head right now. Thought he could have had that one for sure. In the corner, in behind. Dahlstrom getting in there, taking his man to the boards. Here come the Marlies again. Semela has Anderson. Semela to Anderson. Off the blocker and wide. Semela back. That pass turned over. Hunt on a break. Dahlstrom trying to get back. Great play, Carl Dahlstrom. Jeremy McKenna. Toronto fires it in the Hartford zone. They chase after it. To it first was Michaelis, but it bounces over a stick, and the Wolfpack bring it out. In the Marley zone now. Barron just caught offside. 13-14 to play. Toronto 2, Hartford 0 from Coca-Cola Coliseum. Faceoffs are 7-5. Wolfpack in the game. Toronto with the only 2 goals in the game. As we said, the lowest scoring in the league at the moment, the Toronto Marlies. Yeah, they haven't scored many goals a game. If lucky, 2 or 3 a game. That's at most what they've been scoring. 2-1 in the shootout last game back in Texas in the road opener. McKenna back to Semyonov. Good pass, but a better block. It is kept in. Brett Cini settles it down. Semyonov! And Huska got the glove out and made the stop. Maybe a game saver there. Well, it looks like it was right at him, but the Marlies, good job of putting the puck to the net again and creating that scoring chance. Draw. Faceoffs now 7-6. Wolfpack win that one. It's now 8-6. Cini getting in there. Petito to Barron. Here come the Wolfpack. Down the right side in the Marley zone. Barron back to Gettinger. He'll play that in behind. Hallwell after his man took him down. Hallwell past to McKenna. Here come the Marlies. Jeremy McKenna dangles. Moves his way in. It's there, but Huska plays it out to Petito. Just rolled off McKenna's stick. A little bit of bad luck there for the Marlies. Semyonov back in. He gets around. Turns it over. Rushoff back to it again for Hartford. Just clears it in the Marley zone. Under 7 minutes to play. Overskated. Here it's dropped back to Hajic. In. Semyonov stick in the way, and the Marlies turn again. Here's Semyonov moving in. Dangling. Goes in and shoots. It rolls to the net. They backhand it off the side of the goal. They get it back. Semyonov back across. Dargachitsev. Hallwell pokes it in deep. That slides in behind the Hartford net. Dargachitsev was there again. Clune joins the rush. Here's Hunt. Under 4 minutes to play. Hunt moves in and shoots. And Mrazek makes the save. Back in front. Just set off Mrazek and wide. Big hit in the corner of the Toronto zone. Clune to Dargachintsev. Marlies ahead again. That's played in the Hartford zone. Jones to Richards. 2 minutes left. That's turned over. Ruunanen back in. Here's Ruunanen. Won't get it to the net. And that's going to be a penalty shot. Hartford's going to get a late opportunity here to cut the game in half with a penalty shot. Ruunanen will go to the line. And here we go. Peter Mrazek looking to stay sharp late in this third period. A 2-0 Marley lead on home ice. Here they come. Ruunanen moving in on Mrazek. Stopped by Mrazek. Stays with him and keeps it a 2-0 game late here in the third period. Marlies trying to survive the Hartford threat again here on home ice. A minute 21 to play. Still lots of time left for Hartford to get into this game. Manel, and that's off and into the bench, and that'll come back in the Marlies zone, and it'll give Hartford the opportunity to pull their goaltender with a minute 5 left. So a minute and 5 seconds to play. Marlies 2, Hartford 0. Drawn one back by Toronto. Manel had the puck, gave it away, in behind the net, pass in front, stopped by Mrazek, rebound, another shot, scores! Brodzinski! There's his third of the year that tied Joey Anderson, and here in the final minute, it's a 2-1 game. What do we say? Still lots of time left, and the Marlies could not get it out on that draw. That turnover leads to a good stop by Mrazek, another shot, and then the third one finds its way in the back of the net, beating him to the post. It's a 2-1 game late. So the Marlies give up a late goal. It's 2-1, their first goal given up on home ice this year. And there goes the shutout bid for Mrazek. Jones spins back, plays that to Hunt. They're going to look to pull the goalie, but first they got to get it back. Joey Anderson in the Hartford zone. Jones turns it over. Anderson in behind the net. Wraparound stop. They whack away. And back it comes Manel. Not held in. Anderson turns back. Joey Anderson held off, but brings it back in with a great play. Fakes, plays to Samela. He'll backhand that in the corner, backing around behind. That finds Dahlstrom. Dahlstrom trying to get in the rush. Now Gettinger. 20 seconds left. That's played to Brodzinski. And he shoots, and that's off a stick. Back in the corner, Brodzinski again to the net. Stopped by Mrazek. Dahlstrom plays it down the ice. Bretzini racing to it, trying to beat it out. And he does. No icing. 7 seconds left. Cini looks, gets around. Plays that in tight in the corner. Gets it back. 1 second. Marlies win it. 2-1, they survive. Hartford again. Your final score from the Coca-Cola Coliseum tonight, the Toronto Marlies 2, the Hartford Wolfpack 1. Marlies take the first game against Hartford this year. The second and final game tomorrow night in Hartford. Wolfpack look for revenge.